Looks like this weekend's weather is going to cooperate for people wanting to get one last float in, though, Sophia.
Oh yeah, especially tomorrow, because tomorrow things are going to be a little bit warmer for us. So I wouldn't recommend, obviously, and all of these recommendations I'm about to make are all dependent on what your comfort levels are, because with a combination of these cooler waters with the cooler temperatures may be a little bit too chilly for some. So if you want to go right when they have the rentals open at 11 o'clock, we're still going to be at the 70s. If you want to go in the afternoon and maybe take a little bit of a late lunch, closer to 82 degrees. But my recommendation, and again, this is based on my comfort level, would be the 88 degrees right around 5 o'clock. So maybe after work or so, because those water temperatures are still 65 to 70 degrees. And you might think that sounds maybe a little bit on the warmer side, and it certainly is for how chilly the river can get, but still it's going to put you in this quick dip category, and anything below 60 is going to feel really cold for you. I mean, even in the night when we were in the 90s, you can still, when you get in the water, your feet can still get numb with those below 60 temps. So 65 to 70 is what we're looking at for the water, but absolutely gorgeous day today. You can see beautiful day to golf over in Sun Valley, lots of blue sky and clear conditions for us, and those temperatures are just cooperating with that golf forecast. And you can see we're in the mountains and around the 60s, and we're in the 70s in many Idaho places, and we're even cooler than Casper, Wyoming right now, which typically is not the case for us. Typically, Wyoming tends to be a little bit cooler. But let's take a look at more so at what we're seeing in our area. You can see we're in the 60s, again, for many of those mountain spots, in the lower 70s towards Magic Valley, and at 80 for Ontario, 77 in Boise right now. And those temperatures are going to be changing a lot once again. So we were at 90 just yesterday. Today we're in the upper 70s. Tomorrow we're going back upwards towards 90. So 89 is the expected high for Thursday. Then we head back down on Friday, getting even cooler towards Saturday. So that's why tomorrow may be a good day to get that float in, because those temperatures are going to be a little on the cooler side. And speaking of temperatures on the cooler side, we don't typically see this in late August, but we're going to see temperatures a little bit closer to normal looking ahead. So this is September 5th through the 9th, so still a little ways away, but we're going to be seeing these temperatures continue to trend below average for this time of year and stay a little bit closer to that normal mark as we go into September. And then also for tomorrow, we are watching a plume of smoke that's moving into our area. So you can see by Thursday morning, we're looking at seeing some of those higher concentrations, but it's very narrow band. So then once that moves off, things will be getting a little bit more diffuse, but we are watching more smoke starting to move in the area for that weekend time frame, so it may affect your weekend plans, the views for your weekend plans anyways. But we are going to see some more sparse moisture move in the late night Friday, overnight Friday hours, but thankfully, a lot of that moisture looks to stay to the west, and for mountain spots, we don't see those higher storm chances until Saturday and Sunday, which again, if you're traveling for Labor Day, that might throw a wrench in your plans. But for tomorrow, we're still expecting those sunny conditions and warmer temperatures than what we're seeing today. So we're expecting to heat up all the way to the 70s for central mountain spots. In the west central mountains, we're expecting a high of 74 for McCall. And in lower Treasure Valley spots, again, we're tracking that smoke in the morning. So you may see that maybe around the time you leave the house, but we're expecting a high of 89 degrees for Boise. A nice cool morning for us. And you can see that, again, those temperatures go a little bit on the lower side as we go into Sunday before they rebound again on Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll be right back after this.